Welcome back, folks, for the second part of our Wee House concert, our second Wee House concert here, forced sabbatical Wee House concert. I'm going to sing a Ewan MacColl song, and you know, those of us who you know, are in this business singing folk songs, and a lot of us sing Ewan MacColl songs. They're great songs, and this is probably maybe one of the greatest fishing songs ever written. It's called the Shoals of Herring, and I'd like to thank Peggy Seeger and Kerry Harvey Piper for allowing me to include this song. So, with our nets and gear we're failing on the wild and wasteful ocean. It's out there on the deep that we harvest and reap our bread, as we hunt the bonny shoals of Herring. Oh, it was a fine and pleasant day, out of Yarmouth harbour I was faring, as a cabin boy on a sailing lugger. We were hunting for the shoals of Herring. Ah, the work was hard and the hours were long, and the treatment sure it took some bearing. There was little kindness, so the kicks were many. We were following the shoals of Herring. Well, we fished the swat and the broken bank. I was cook and I had a quarter sharing, and I used to sleep standing on me feet, and I dream about the shoals of Herring. Oh, we left the home grounds in the month of June, and to Canny Shields we soon were bearing, with 100 cran of the silver darlings that we'd taken from the shoals of Herring. Well, you're up on deck, you're a fisherman, and you're learning all about seafaring, and your education scraps of navigation as you're going after shoals of Herring. You're never up, man, now, boy, you're on the moan. You can swear and show a manly bearing. Take your turn on watch with the other fellas as you follow in the shoals of Herring. In the stormy seas and the living gale, just to earn your daily bread you're daring, from the Dover Straits to the Faroe Islands, as you're following the shoals of Herring. I am a keep and they paid me way. I am the gear that I was wearing, sailed 1,000,000 miles, caught 10 million fishes. We were going after shoals of Herring. And it's night and day we're faring. Come winter wave or winter gale, sweating out cold, growing up, growing old, or dying, as we hunt the bonny shoals of Herring. And Ewan MacColl kind of based that song on the life of a fisherman from Norfolk, a man named Sam Larner. And when he played it for him, he says, "I've known that song all my life." Well, it's no wonder he would have known it all his life, because it was basically about him. So, I'll put down this guitar now, I'll pick up the other one. I'll do a song, it's a little animal song for any dog lovers out there. This song tells a story of when myself and Maureen moved here to Florida after, quite a number of years ago. We were driving up along the Highway 95 to Georgia, and we rescued a dog. He was in the middle of the highway, and we got him over to the side, took him to Brunswick, Georgia, and the chief adopted him. And we found out he was a hog dog, as they call him. He was being used for hunting wild pigs, wild hogs. And the chief said nobody's going to claim the dog, because if they do, they'll be turning themselves in, because it's illegal to do that. At least it was back then. So I don't know if it still is. So he adopted the dog. I hope he had a good life. As I always say, we were headed to Charleston, South Carolina. Was Savannah kind of rolls off the tongue nicer, so we say Savannah in the song. No disrespect to Charleston, beautiful town. Here's a tune called Hog Dog. Heading up the highway to old Savannah town, passing through the marshlands where they say strange things abound. Evening's coming on and mist begins to rise, but it's good to be out on the road. Hey, it's good to be alive. Passing the county line, there's a trucker up ahead. He's probably dreaming of some truck stop where he can get to bed. But now he's burning rubber and his rig sways to and fro. Did he fall asleep behind the wheel? Was that trucker about to go? Well, oh, hog dog, you're just lucky to be alive. Yeah, we went to canine heaven out there on Highway 95. And I still don't know how that trucker swerved away. Let that old dog live till another day. Well, it all went by so fast, but that rig never shed its load, and the driver needed all he had just to keep her on the road. He headed up the highway, but his good deed it was done, for in the middle of the road sat a big old dog wondering where the heck he'd gone. We pulled off on the highway, tried to coax him to the side. He didn't seem to know what he wanted to do, but a bus was on the rise. He was trying to see what I had in my hand, some cookies we had found. So slowly he walked over to me as that bus was bearing down. Well, old hog dog, you're just lucky to be alive. You nearly went to canine heaven out there on Highway 95. And I still don't know how that trucker swerved away. Let that old dog live till another day. You know, maybe someone missed him, but they'd be hard to find. He didn't have no collar around his neck, and well, we were tight for time. So we headed to the nearest town, to an SPCA, but they didn't seem to have one, so we stopped at the fire brigade. It was a slow day at the station, they all came to say hello. And we told them that dog's story, how he dodged a bullet out on the road. Well, the chief says he's a hog dog, no one's looking for him at all. He can't hunt wild pigs in the state of Georgia, 'cause it's against the law. Well, oh, hog dog, you're just lucky to be alive. You nearly went to canine heaven out there on Highway 95. And I still don't know how that trucker swerved away. Let that old dog live till another day. Good old hog dog. had to say. The chief says, I'll adopt him. I think it's his lucky day. I like to hunt within the law, and this dog looks good to me. And he look even better when I give him a bath and kill those ticks away. Well, on the way back from Savannah, till we stopped there once again. Chief and the dog are doing fine and fast becoming friends. We'll give a hand to that trucker and the good heart that he showed, for he put his life in danger to save a creature out on the road. Well, old hot dog, it is lucky to be alive. You nearly went to canine heaven out there on Highway 95. And I still don't know how that trucker swerved away. Let that old dog live till another day. Yeah, I will never know how that trucker swerved away. Let that old dog live till another day. Good old hog. The story of the hog dog. What have I got next? Well, here's a well-known tune from the north of Ireland, northeast of Ireland. Kind of came back into prominence when Van Morrison recorded with the Chieftains on that album they did back in the late 80s. I think he was the first rock and roll star to sing with the Chieftains, the Irish traditional group, the Chieftains. Of course, loads of people have sung with them since then. Rolling Stones, Willie Nelson, Tom Jones, the list goes on and on. Anyway, here was the first tune on the album, Star of the County Down. Down in the county down one morning last July. Went down the boring green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, I shook myself to see who was really there. From Bantry Bay up Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town. All made a scene like the sweet Colleen I met in the county down. With spade to scratch me head, I looked with the feel of red. And I said, says I, to a passerby, who's a man with the brown hair. He smiled at me and he said, says he, she's a gem of Ireland's crown. The young Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann. She's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay, Derry Quay, Galway to Dublin town. All made I see like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down. So fair with a look so rare and eyes like the rose in June. And you hung on each note from her lily white throat as she lilted an Irish tune. And the patter and dance you were held in a trance as a gift of the reeler jig. Oh, when her right she'd roll, she'd coax me so. This boat from a hungry pig. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay, Galway to Dublin town. Now made a scene like the sweet Colleen I met in the county down. At the harvest fair, I'll be surely there in the dress of my Sunday clothes. She shone bright, I got light for a smile from the nut brown rose. No pipe I smoked, no horse I held yoke till me plough with rust colours brown. Till a smiling bride by my own fireside sits the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to Derry Quay, Galway to Dublin town. All made I see like the sweet Colleen I met in the county down. To Derry Quay and from Galway to Dublin town. All made I see like the sweet Colleen that I met in the county down. Here we go.